sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas.
Good kick. Yeah, fair catch that.
And a fair catch signaled for.
We're not taking that out
successfully.
Better if they show some people out there walking and stuff like fans. That'd be hot.
On first down, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He finds an opening past the 40. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And finally taken down at the 34. A huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. His throw at about the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
At their own 25-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, Jacobs. Good run, good run, good run.
As he gets it to
We don't
the
want to go
30.
down.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
Oh, come on, give me my pick.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole. And look at this. It's a fake.
Good fake.
And this is caught.
Good fake.
He's going to have a
Good
first
fake,
down.
bro. Good fake.
So what a call there. They get 9 on the fake punt. And
I ain't even mad at you.
Always enjoy a good fake, but I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers, and Jonesy just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well, we had a fake punt here, and this guy caught it. So I think he and his friends will be okay with that one.
And he loves his play call, right? He's been waiting for this one all week long.
Been had that arm loosened up ever since they got to the stadium.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He's got the first down. Hits midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's going to let this go.
There.
Back of the end zone. And it is caught. It's runs. Touchdown,
Really?
Vegas.
They gave you that? Okay. All right, it is what it is.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing out.
It was there. When I swat it, they let you catch it. Still, when I go for the pick, they let you catch it. So it's just like it happened to me in the last game I played. I'm like, come on, man. I went for the pick. They gave me the jump ball. I said, I just swatted. I swatted there. They still gave me the jump ball. That don't even make no sense.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
That's some bull, man. He wasn't. Why they making me throw so long when there's no pressure? And he was beat.
What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back
Don't
towards
worry,
the
you're going to go 3 and out
you're in
again.
position to make a
You
play
got that
on the
lucky
ball,
go
whether
for
it's
it.
a
You won't get him no
big-time play
more.
by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
That's that one. That's to the house.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
That's to the house.
And he's got some space here. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yep. That's to the
Did I
house.
just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought?
Yes, you thought you saw what you thought you saw.
Say it for me. Who
Good
picked up that
stuff. Good
pass?
stuff.
Free safety.
Way to play that,
You got to have
fellas.
those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands, and, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Hang in there, Patrick. Hang in there,
Their
man.
drive will begin at the 25.
Let's see.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following the pick six, and then decent field position and throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this run. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Chris Jones, baby.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, the offense will cover this one up back at the 5-yard line. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And unable to connect. It's incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
Oh, flag.
The incompletion.
He did clip him. I ain't gonna lie. I saw that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
He clipped the hell out of him, bro. No need for that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Woo, good play, good dude, good dude, good dude.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10.
Flag.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Raiders 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Good
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4 inches there.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll go with a keeper. They will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And now it's second down. See this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, dude.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Mahomes now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Could be.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for him, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Mahomes now on first down.
Ooh, put that right in the hole.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Colin Johnson there, the intended target.
And that'll bring up second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? I mean, interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. In trouble, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Frank Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's A.J. Cole now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
I got freaking hit, man. Shoot.
Justin Reed.
Good
there as his guys will get the football back.
Time I get these, they there, you just get freaking hit. Messing my throw up.
2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning them into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those
Come
guys
on, man.
back seven, phenomenal.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And Adams has it, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Ward taking it in over the middle. And he makes it all the way down to 31. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. Hit as as he throws there incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He holding me. I can't get a flag, right?
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's okay.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller in the final seconds.
You know they helped you out through the whole damn quarter there.
Here on that deficit.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Chiefs 24, Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Nicole Hardman. Room to run at the 50. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is,
That was a bad
I wouldn't
squib
challenge
kick.
him at all. I do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blower when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Wait to get a game.
So we
Go
reach
get some tickets and
halftime
go
in
to
what's
real
been a
life,
fairly
man.
one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Now that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. That one complete to Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now Edwards-Helaire.
Good block, fullback. He took out 2 people.
With 2 to go on second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. Now here's Mahomes. This one's complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Raiders 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and
that's caught inside.
Good moss. He mossed me. He mossed me.
And he will score.
He mossed me.
Las Vegas.
That dude's too short. But he's my fastest dude, so it is what it is.
So far. And
He
the
mossed the
Raiders
hell
get
out
a
of him.
score closer.
You mossed me, man. You mossed me, man.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Snags it for a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And going deep for Hill. He's going to be one-handed. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is...
Boy, he's trying to moss him out there.
And his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. gun now on third down. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Now a carry for Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Got that tip. Got that tip.
At the 22. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
Good pick.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked
Come on, Harmon. Get him.
He gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively.
Knocked me out of the zone.
Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's caught inside 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll run it with Jacobs. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Tripped the Ramon, man. I could have picked that off.
Incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Wow, my dude is in zone and still get beat.
Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion.
Let's try it, Cap.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Throw left side to start out. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Mahomes now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, bounce it out, Ed.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's all, man.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Mahomes firing complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Mahomes again. Steps away to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display. Now they look to polish it off. And they'll be brought down just shy of 45. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 52 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they take a knee.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total.
Good game, man.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And they will take a knee here. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side of this one.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 57 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Raiders 34. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Tyreek Hill on the return.
A nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's a